Hello, and welcome back to some more DML. So, we are literally just a few squidgy centimeters away from getting to level 115. So, we are just going to do a couple of fights and then probably do some more clan quests for now. But, obviously, leveling up at this point, since we're level 114, takes a ton of time because you need 50 million XP per level. It's kind of crazy. But you can realistically do it within, say, a week if you're playing the game constantly. It's just, for most people, most people just have other commitments and stuff, so it does take a long time. But there we go, level 115, you have unlocked an extra habitat, and of course our portal has been refilled. So, the max level is, of course, level 140, so we have a long way left to go before we're player level, max level. We may have a max level dragon, but that doesn't mean we're max player level. Not anywhere even close. Like, that is so many millions away. But I'll pop down the water habitat that I put in my inventory back down now. But getting these extra habitats out of leveling up is so incredibly important. Because, otherwise I'd be running out of space all the time. So the recent level ups that we've been getting over the last couple of months have actually been really necessary for us, amazingly. And, if you're a lower level person, you're probably like, wait, what? How are you running out of habitat spaces? And I agree, it does seem pretty weird of a concept to me as well. Or, I never would have thought about it. Like when I was a lower level, but it just... Eventually you start running out of space pretty easily if you haven't made quick progress on your level. And obviously I've been playing for a few years now, and my old progress, the way I used to play DML was basically I'd wake up in the morning and maybe do 2-3 fights, then I'd go to work for like 14 hours, then I'd come home and then, do any events that were on, or use up probably one set of portal energy that I had, and then that was it. So I was probably doing about 13 fights a day, max, if that. So my progress in terms of leveling has been very, very slow. And, when I say to players, you need to be doing your fights constantly, I genuinely mean, every single time your portal energy fills up, you need to be doing your fights again. Or before it finishes filling up, go back, do more fights. Because if you want to progress quickly, that's the way to do it. There's no easier way than just, coming back to the game and doing the fights that you can do. And obviously you do run out of blue map fights to do eventually, in which case just keep redoing the highest level boss fight that you can finish in the normal map. That is always the best thing that you can do. So, for all those people always saying, how do I level up fast? What's your trick? How do we do it? Literally, just do fights. There's no better way to get better at most games than practice, and this is, I guess, DML's a version of practicing in its own way. But again, I'm glad we got an extra habitat space. It's going to save us a lot of hassle, especially since we were just about to fill up our habitat spaces again. Or we will do tomorrow? I think that's when the Warlord Dragon finishes hatching anyway. But in the meantime, obviously, we will do these clan quests, and the reason I wanted to do all of this now is because it will be midnight soon, and all of the auto battle tickets that we have do reset at midnight. So even though the dungeon resets at, 5 AM? 5 AM GMT +1, which is, English time, basically. But the auto battle tickets reset at midnight for me, so kind of weird that there's a bunch of things in game that work off different times, but you get used to it after a little while. And now we have to do some arena fights. I think we can do 7 fights in a row, because even if it's Dragon Scale League 1, with a level 80, we can do quite a lot of fights in the arena. It's when you start to get to about position, I'm gonna say top 50, that the arena starts, you know, getting some tough opponents. So, my goal isn't to get another Warlord Dragon. You know, I have to get, like, around 50 plus win streaks to 100 win streaks to, you know, get the Warlord, and I don't have any portal energy left, or portal gems for the arena left. What are they called? Arena gems? Arena energy? Something like that. But I don't have any of those left after our other streak. So definitely not going to be trying to do that again. Amazingly enough. And I should really put Andy in the first slot here, because now that he's in the second slot, he's been frightened speechless. And now he's not going to infect anything. Gosh darn it. This has gone on for far too many turns now. Well, you know, this is what I get for trying to just speed through all these fights. I've been penalized. I've been penalized for trying to be lazy about it. Which, you know, deservedly so. So we'll pop Andy actually in the front slot here, like I should have before. It's my own fault, I know. You don't have to tell me. But, you know, one thing that's also annoying me currently is the dungeon. I don't want to talk about it, to be honest with you. It's just, the dungeon has been very, very mean and cruel goddess to me so far over the last week. Which I have to say, I'm not surprised by at this point. It just is what it is. These clan quests are being pretty good to us, though. The other day, or like earlier today, they really didn't let me do many in a row. So, whenever it lets me do quite a lot of them, that's good. It's good. Definitely good. But, you know, I wonder sometimes still what the average player level is. I know I've mentioned this before, but I'd just be so interested to know that, you know, overall what the average level is. Because obviously we've got a lot of people that are max level, or a few people at least. We got a lot of people that have only just started playing. So I'd love to know what the average level is. Again, I'm going to say somewhere like level 40, honestly. 40 to 60. Like, if you average everything out, that's just a guess. A complete and utter guess. Based off of, you know, the people that have said, this is my level, in the comments before. I have no proof to go along with that. That's just, again, a complete, utter guess from my part. And, one thing that we can do is we can feed up our Hermes a little bit more. He's almost level 60, so he's getting up slowly. He honestly takes a lot of food, because, you know, even at level 80, it's 2 million food per quarter of a level up, which is 8 million for the final upgrade from level 79 to 80. But even at level 59, it is 1 million per quarter of a level up. So that's still 4 million per level that it costs, which is a whole lot. Honestly, I forgot that even at level 60, it costs so much food to level up your dragons. So realistically, going from level 70 to 80 took nowhere near as long as it did to get my dragon from 60 to 70. I'm almost certain that it did not take much longer. If not, I think I did it quicker. But, you know, we'll keep doing our daily stuff, trying to level up, and, you know, there are a couple of things in particular that you can do that give you a lot of XP. I'm not sure if they're intentional in-game things or not, which is why I've never really mentioned them before, and I've never really done them in my game before, but people have messaged me about certain tactics involving the gold vault, and a few other things that can net you a lot of XP. Maybe I'll do a video on it eventually, and, you know, if it's not intentional and I get shouted out for showing it, maybe I'll, you know, just delete the video or something, but, you know, I think maybe it'd help us get a lot of levels up, but, you know, anyway, for now, I just wanted to update you on where we were at, but thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you then.